Greetings from Africa.
This video is going to be a little bit different. We are going to recap the last 4 years in about 8 minutes. And don't worry, even if you have watched all of our videos, there is new material too in this one.
Let's check it out.
We met in the fall of 2016 in Helsinki.
I need to open the other door of the mansion. That's something. Chaos.
Peyman was working to save money for his big trip to cycle around the world.
And soon Matilda decided this was something she too would like to do.
Though it's boiling, but when you push your finger very fast and you take it off, so it doesn't really boil your finger.
How is the coffee, by the way?
It's like jet fuel.
Jet fuel? The coffee fuel. Cool. Interesting.
We bought a car and insulated it to make it our home.
This is crucial because we have harsh winters in Finland and the temperatures can drop to -30.
We lived in our tiny van for 2 years, cozy in winter and summer without heating or running water.
Mitä Matilda luku?
Because we weren't paying any rent, we could travel and still save up money for our dream adventure.
We went for a short trip in Estonia to try bicycle touring together. And we also traveled to Sri Lanka for a small tour.
But when we came back home, a mouse had moved into our car.
We come back home from Sri Lanka.
And we have had some guests while we were away.
Each winter we made a road trip to Norway, where we also lived in a car and climbed up the mountains and rode down the powdery snow.
Yes.
That's something we miss a lot in the last winters, but you can't have everything in a life. In the spring of 2018, it was finally time to order the parts for our touring bicycles.
Ready to order? Package from Bike Component arrived.
We had decided to cycle around the world for at least 10 years, so we carefully chose very strong components.
And in the summer, we started to assemble our bikes.
The first step of our bike build was to build our wheels.
A huge thanks to Bus Shop for teaching us this useful skill.
Exactly the same spoke what is there.
We built the rest of our bicycles in front of Matilda's parents' garage.
It's a fun project and we literally know every single component of our bikes.
In June 2018, we got married. And in August, we said bye to our tiny home, family and friends, and started our big adventure by cycling from Helsinki to Turku, where we took a ferry to Stockholm. In Sweden, we had some beautiful cycling in a late summer and fantastic wild camping.
And just as we used to do in Finland and Norway, we find a lot of great food in the supermarket dumpsters. We crossed Denmark pretty quickly on some great bike roads, saw wonderful beaches and very friendly people.
It was really a pleasure to cycle in the bicycle-friendly country of Germany.
Even if we had some insane wind in the north. We met some old friends and made many new ones. The fall caught up with us as we crossed to France. Beautiful landscape and the hospitality of the French warmed our hearts.
It started to get cold, and we even got some snow.
We got countless invitations for dinner and even to stay overnight in homes of then strangers, soon to be friends. The weather warmed up again as we got closer to the Mediterranean.
It was like summer again. We crossed the Pyrenees to arrive in Spain and cycled the coast to Almeria.
Since it's a touristic area, we had trouble finding somewhere to camp almost every single night.
But also we had amazing mountain views.
And we learned the lesson not to trust Google Maps.
From Almeria we took the ferry to Morocco.
It was the first time for both of us to step onto African continent, and we were truly excited.
We had a nice time cycling towards the Sahara, even if there was a lot of headwind to fight.
The landscape in Morocco is so diverse and simply mind-blowing. People are very generous and food is very tasty. We had many sandstorms, an incredible headwind, and up to 45 degrees of heat.
We were running out of visa and Peyman hurt his knee, but the strong tailwinds in Sahara helped us reach the border on time.
We crossed almost 2,000 kilometers in the Sahara before we arrived to Mauritania's border.
South Mauritania was incredibly beautiful, orange dunes and colorful villages.
After cycling in the Sahara for months, finally we heard the birds singing and we could smell the grass. It was something we hadn't even noticed we missed till we arrived to Senegal. Suddenly there was so much life everywhere and so many colors. Then we crossed to the Gambia. The people we met were incredibly friendly and welcoming.
We had great conversations with many farmers and families and learned so many life lessons.
And now our adventure continues as we continue cycling across Africa and all around the world.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little backstory / summary of our trip so far.
Remember to click that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on.
And if you haven't watched all of our vlogs yet, make sure you check them out.
Also, you can find us on Patreon, Facebook and Instagram if you search for Nomad Trails. See you in the next vlog.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.